Hello. Let me get big. Hello, I'm big. Welcome aboard the Dream Harrier, the ship that flies through gaming space. My name is Snake Man. I'll be your captain, your guide through the world of gaming space. Hello Kurislachi, hello Hell's Vector, hello MP83, hello Plombo, and hello everyone else out there in Twitch.tv land. That Kiwi didn't work. Your first Kiwi worked, but not that Kiwi. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. That command. It does not like it when you have... yeah, I mean, that worked. That one definitely worked. So, yeah, I've been kind of little offline as of late. I haven't been streaming as much. I think you all can tell. June and the beginning of July have been very, very tough months for me, and I actually had like a court hearing to determine some what my future will hold. So I haven't been able to really stream. We did do that really good party game stream the other week. I thought that was really good. Also, everyone really liked the game. So surprised. But yeah, I know I'm in the middle of a bunch of stuff. Angeline Era. I could go back to Dizzy. There's so many unfinished things I need to finish, but I just want to play something. I don't want to commit to anything big. I just want to play a little game. And that game today is... Let me get small again. Sofia for the Sharp X1. Now, if this game sounds familiar to longtime stream viewers, it's because I did play the MSX version for this a long time ago. I think like 3 years ago. I don't remember anything really about it, so it'll be good to... Because this is a game that is very, like... You have to find a bunch of secrets. So I think not remembering things will be good for that. Yeah, I remember wanting to check out the other versions. I remember liking it. I just, there was a little complication with, like a backseater that accidentally, we accidentally backseated into an unwinnable
that made my
state.
shot a little tougher.
So I had to use save states, and I want to get through clean. Hello, Creator Unreal. I want to get through clean. Perfect. My eyes are going crazy today. I think it's like the reflection off my glasses. I tried to lower the sensitivity on my blinking. If my eyes go weird, don't worry about it. I'll figure that out later. Let's just play the video game. So this is from Dempa? Well, this is published by Dempa. It's actually really the work of one person named YMCAT. YMCAT still makes games today. They have games on Steam and the Switch. They're mostly known for the Demon Crystal. If I had to pinpoint a game of theirs. I have tried the Demon Crystal. I'm not very good at it. I need to go back to it. I think I have the Steam remake of that. Or something. You can find it on like Switch and stuff now. It's wild. This guy's still making games. It's awesome. The only way I found to stop the simulator is to open the debugger. Yeah, it's very like programmer art. But that's charming to me. It's awesome. It's a little loud in my ears, so let me just lower my ears. So yeah, they're on social media, at least on Twitter. I don't know if they've escaped the Twitter hell zone. That is Twitter, but you can find them out there. They released some Steam game about like Alice in Wonderland or something, I think. I've not kept up on their newer stuff. But yeah, but Dempa, I guess YMCAT worked for Dempa. Dempa I know for doing a lot of ports, like doing Afterburner ports and stuff to like home computers. They were also owned by Micomsoft, I believe. Micomsoft, they're famous for things like the FrameMeister scaling units and the weird controllers like the was it like the XE something? I don't know. Go look up a Micomsoft controller, they're funny. They also are famous for this big flight stick type thing. Includes the full game of Gate of Labyrinth as an Easter egg. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Parallel World. On the box it says Parallel World Tripper. Sofia. This is the home console, or home computer for this game. Let's try it out. Prologue. So, Sofia finds a magic crystal and touches it, and is transported to a different world. That's it. That's her story. I'm doing alright, Creator Unreal. I forget if there's any reason to walk back to the screen. We're gonna learn together. So this game is about jumping. Really no more secret? Okay. Just point item, I guess. You gotta jump. And I don't remember where all the secrets are. You also have a health bar that's consistently falling or draining. You also lose health when you take damage. You have a lot of air control. It's not something you saw for games at this era. I hate these lavas. I will say I have touched this game a little bit. It seems way harder than the MSX version. Like the way things move. Mushroom. Like, I think maybe the MSX version was a little, like, slower. Anyway, we got a key. There's a key up there. Oh my god. You gotta commit. So we're probably gonna die a lot. Especially trying to get this key. This game has fantasy walls. I mean, I played it with a 60 hertz machine BIOS. It didn't be like that. Damn it. These guys move kind of left and right randomly. Alright, we're back in it. This is how the stream's gonna be. There's no lives. We're just gonna have to get all the items. Also, I didn't say hi, Lynx. I didn't see your commander type guy. Your emote. I saw him in the corner of my eye looking at the chat history just now. Let's try that again. We'll leave the apple for later. Anything in here? Just score. Yay! I didn't get that. Why didn't I get that? I was up there. I could have done that. Let's just score. Let's try to get this first. I had to explain fantasy walls to someone the other day. Ow. No, they moved right. These guys are the worst in this version. I remember eventually you get the ability to kill them. But not this early. Maybe we should explore a little bit. See if we can find the item that kills them. Yeah, the MSX1 version, because it's MSX1, it's a little simpler graphics-wise. If it was an MSX2 game, it'd probably look a lot like this version, but... Who's this guy? Gotta jump. Whoa! Don't forget to jump into the trees to get apples. I always assumed it was the X1 based on... I forget, I thought I read something. It was Hardcore Gaming 101 implied. A long time ago when I did research. Okay, so we need a key for that. A lot of score items. Ooh, I got a cross. I think I killed that guy. You have to jump. Jumping is the only action you have. That's scary. Do I want that? Yeah, right now we're just in the... We're learning phase. Okay, we can get more apples. More score. Yeah, because it'd be good to have something to deal with the blobs. Okay, so the earlier sharps. I guess I would put this version, though, as, like, you know, the enhanced sharp experience. Do I want that? I'm just gonna jump on every tile on this overworld. You hiding anything? I don't have any sharp MZ emulator set up at this moment. But maybe we could. Oh. Away. Ah. We're on a parallel world journey. This version does slow down when there's like too much going on, which I don't remember if the MSX version did, but it's been too long. I'll check there later. Okay, we finally reached a dead end, it seems. We need keys. Green and blue. Ah. I could go over, but I want to, you know, check these tiles. Oh, you have to go over because you will not make that jump. I think I'm just gonna die, I think. Yoink. Yeah. Alright. So the big jump, you want to have the green key and the blue key first. I think you can make that jump, but you gotta be a little better at the edge. But if you can help it, maybe you don't need to backtrack. Oh, one interesting thing about the MSX version is it does not have the HUD to the right. And it has the hearts at the bottom, and then it puts all the items at the bottom. Okay, let's do some more investigating, since we didn't really find much. And we know it's down there. There's keys. I guess we should eat these, because I guess they're probably not going to respawn. Right, that needed red key. There was one place I wanted to look at. Where it made a hole in the ground. There's also this hole in the ground. We'll come back to that one. So that one seems like less escapable. I'm gonna leave the... I'm trying to remember where it was. I'm gonna leave the apples in the trees. It was during one of these segments that it was a single row of tiles. There it is. Before this tree. Ah. Well, that finds us a key. Let's go to the right. That's some score. So here's the thing. You can see a score item, but, you know, you might need to jump in place. It might open something else up. So you can't just, like, disregard it. Not that, you know, score isn't important or anything. It's just I don't think there's any extend system or anything. So it won't help your survival. We're being raided. Thank you, Flo VTuber. Hello, Fida. Hello, Flo. You know, the simulator, I can't find a way to pause it correctly. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, I think escape does pause the game. No, escape does not pause the game in this. Or no, I'm not highlighting on the game anymore. Yeah, escape is the pause for this one. Maybe I should mount that or map that to my joystick. This computer did have a gamepad with 2 buttons, so playing on the gamepad isn't like the weirdest thing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for telling me my model is so cool. I wish I knew the lineage of Japanese Pasacoms a little better. I know we have MP83 in chat. Maybe they can answer some of the questions. So I got a light, or I got a green key. Let's go back.
No.
Yeah, so they jiggle and then they go left or right. So I need to pay attention to that. Oh, someone was mentioning that they're not familiar with the X1. And, yeah, I was just... how's it compared to an MSX? Like, what are... Sharp had a long history of computer systems at this point. With the MZ models being... kind of funny because they had games for them, but they didn't have any sprite ability. So all the games are for like on some of the MZ models, they're all done in like the ASCII characters, which is kind of crazy. Because there's a Space Harrier port on that thing that's like amazing. There's a mappy. So many mushrooms. This is the mushroom cave. Whoa! Let's go down. Money. I got another key. Okay, so that leads to another key. So it looks like you only get to it from that way I just did. Oh, the mappy on like the MZ, was it the MZ 700 or is it the 300? There's a really funny mappy. So this game is about secrets. This game is a very much like a Tower of Duraga in terms of like, we're just gonna hide a bunch of stuff and not tell you. Where are we? I think this is... okay, that's where the mushrooms led off. Huh. Hello, Magnificent Scoops. I think at some point you can just be like, okay, I don't need to check everything. I've learned. But the only way to check is by jumping on tiles. Which way are you gonna move? You didn't move anyway. You moved in place. I didn't know you could do that. And at some point you feel like you get like a sense of like where they're gonna decide to hide stuff, I guess. I don't know. I think it's cute. Okay, so this is where we fell. So we have a green and a blue key, which I think are the keys needed for those two doors? I don't know, I gotta look. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Bigger. Thank you for the resub. Happy Sofia Sunday to you as well. Thank you, Barrier Trio, for the 16 months. Okay, so blue and green. There goes our green key. My memory of this game, because I did play the MSX version in the past, so there's also the possibility I am remembering things as we slowly play. is that there's one key for each door kind of thing. I'm looking sharp? Thank you. Oh! Okay, so those are gonna go away. I thought I would check. We're learning so much. Oh, I didn't ask. Flo, what are you up to on your channel? It's interesting. I remember, like, poison mushrooms. I haven't seen any of those in this game yet. How do I want to attack this? Okay, this needs a red key. Remember that. We want to go down here. This is the mushroom cave. Now I'm starting the path. Gotta figure out where we're going. Oh, you know, there's probably a hole in that wall. You're supposed to jump from there. That's right. Gotta remember there's fancy walls. Always remember your fantasy walls, kids. Okay, that brings you back to Mushroom Land. I did a bad jump. For a game that doesn't have, like, for a computer system that doesn't have hardware sprites, like, this plays pretty well. There was nothing in this screen except for this key, if I remember right. Okay, that's our blue key. Why would I want to go to the right here? Let me find out. Yeah, fancy wall. I do not have the key for this. Also, there's another red key. Maybe I am wrong, or maybe this version is different from the MSX. Or I'm just remembering wrong. That was just money or score, I think. I didn't check the fancy wall. Yeah, the only way to reveal secrets is to jump. And since my memory of the game is not very good, I'm gonna have to jump a lot. There's those fancy walls. Cool. What key is that? Interesting. How did I red key last time? This takes us back here. Not red key. How did I green key? Yeah, we still got some apples we can munch on. Oh, I remember now. It's in here. It's in here. I forgot already. Before the tree, that's right. Ah! Oh, there it is. Been kiwied again. So we could go over there where there's those doors. I gotta look at what the first two keys are. We need to make notes, I think. I used to be able to really be good at these kind of games and not have to take notes and just remember, but now, like, my brain, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't work that right. My memory is not as what it used to be. Let's go this way. This way had scary monsters, right? Ceiling ropers. I do not have a blue key. Need a red key and a blue key in here. Oh, that did a shit ton of damage. They're tricky. They remind me of ropers from Tower Draga. I think ropers exist in like typical fantasy things. Alright, let's go back this way. And so there's these apples. We're gonna trigger them. Remember we did that. Is that all? That might be all for this direction. Gimme. They're probably not coming back. Did I check this screen? Go, Sofia, go. Yeah, I wish I was better at knowing that kind of stuff. Let's go down here. Let's go explore. Okay, that wants a yellow key. Right now I'm just exploring. Once we get like a game plan. No, I don't believe so. At least the MSX version, I don't remember it having saving. Plus, you know, your health is constantly being counted down, so, you know, you might end up in a state where you don't have enough hearts to actually, you know, win anymore. So this seems like a one-time or shoot. You gotta love those. Okay, that's suspicious. I didn't find a way to make a platform appear. I like that I chose to play this over something else because I wanted something that was like I guess comfy. Games like this are comfy to me, and I don't know why. Alright, we can get the keys that are over here. They'll probably fuck up. Because these jumps are hard. At least now I know how the slimes move. I'd probably do this better. So you will jiggle and they'll move left, right, or not move. Damn it. So we can get a red key here. I just gotta play better. Yeah, it's not stressful, it's just, you gotta be okay with just restarting. Like, I like games that are like this, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I checked all these when we first came in here, but, you know. I don't know anymore. My memory is shot. Okay. So we got in and out of this clean. Score! I could use some health over the score right now. Aha. Marquee. Okay, we've made some good progress. No! Okay, I gotta get out of here. Do I want to take the yellow key? I found a ring. So here's the thing. I don't know what the items do. There was a time I probably remembered what the items did. Because I don't know if there's any manual scans of this game. Should probably escape. That's where we died. This is very cool. Oh. The red key just leads us out. But now we have a... Now we have a ring. Here's the thing, you probably need this ring. The way this game is, I remember I didn't grab one item and I could not beat the game. Not because it was like crucial to beating the game, but just because like you need all the items for the flag to be like, hey, you can get the thing at the end of the game. I need some health. Okay, I'll do stuff down here later. Wonderful. Do I wish to go down there first? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to go down this hole first. So make sure there's not a hidden wall over here. Okay. Like trying to remember how I did everything. There's a secret wall here. Why did I need this wall again? Oh, I don't have the key. The red key would get me in there. That takes me back to the mushrooms. I didn't... Gotta do an edge jump. This game has, like, half tile movement. Yeah, there was nothing secret here. We do want to go back up there. There was a key. Oh no! Well, I got stuck on it. Haven't died that way in a while. So that's pretty good.
Thanks for letting me hit. I'll try my best.
You're welcome, Stadler. I guess we should get this apple, because I'm never going to get this apple any other way. Okay, sometimes I don't know what makes the apple spawn. Maybe it is actually, like, interacting with this. There's things about this that reminds me of, like, the scheme. I don't know what it is. Let's try not to eat damage. Y'all play that scheme? This is probably the hardest key to get right now. No. You tricked me. They jiggle and then move, but then they can like move again, like very fast. Oh, can't jump over. Okay. You gotta jump and then move if you're the tile next to them. At least getting this out of the way, you know. It's like when your speedrun has like random RNG or like a tough thing at the beginning. You know, like you're glad it's at the beginning because, you know, it'd suck if it was like the end of the run. Oh, by the way, I am using my microphone mic arm. I've had it for a long time. A friend got it for me off of Woot for like, it was like on sale for super cheap. So I was like, fuck it, let's try it. And I only got around to installing it on my new desk today. And when I say new desk, I mean this is the desk I got for Christmas as a Christmas gift. Excuse me. Damn. Let's just wait for the far pillar, and then as it's going down. Yeah, I didn't think I would ever have the speedrunner thing. Like I there's only games I think I'd be good at speedrunning, like Mega Man X1 or Gimmick, based on just how many times I've played them and know so many things about them, but like I've never taken the shot to learn the speedrun. Except for the funny Strider NES speedrun. If you know, you know. Yeah, I can do that speedrun and give everyone an epileptic seizure. If I ever do the Strider speedrun ever again, I will I always warn people about it. You grew up on that version? See, I grew up with the Genesis version, so I only ever played the arcade and Genesis one. Only as an adult found out about the NES one. And I did play it when I did all the Strider games. Even beat Strider Returns. Is there really nothing? Yeah, okay, yeah, there's key. That's why you want to come up here. For the key. I need health. Oh, well, we should be able to fall into the mushroom cave pretty soon. We do this. There's a mushroom here. Here's our ring. Yay! Oh, I guess some of the keys are for the chests. I think there's a way to kill this guy. I can't seem to find it anymore. I don't know why I do it that way. I could just go down and climb the ladder. It'd be so much safer. There's a chance the ring lets me walk on water or something. This is that kind of game. Let us try to survive. I'll try risky maneuvers like walking on water later. Yeah, my memory is that this cave was full of poison mushrooms and you need an item to eat the poison mushrooms, but... maybe that's not in this version. Maybe we do need to look at every version of this game. Okay, there's no reason to go over there because I don't have a key for it. Let's go get these mushrooms. Okay, you do need momentum too. Interesting. So I jumped from the edge, but since I had done it like a stop. Oh, a stupid way to lose health. I don't know why I think there's something in this room. Oh, you are being the worst slime ever. Okay, if we can get out of here, we can get some apples. Y'all like that? Y'all like them apples? What is the Sharp X1 story? I don't know. Everyone was getting into the computer business. Sharp originally made these like business computers, like the MZ300 and stuff. And give me a sec. I'm trying to piece together. And just like how in UK, like the ZX Spectrum and the Commodore 64 all became like these kind of like... is that the red key? Let me find a way to get... no, that's just a chest key. It gave a place for programmers to learn like a trade. A lot of bedroom programmers at the time. Especially stuff like Hal and Hudson, they mostly had just like young programmers. Like I said, this game is made by one person, YMCAT, who still makes games today. You can find them on Steam. There's a remake of this game on Switch, Japanese eShop. I'd like to get it, but I gotta wait for it to go on sale. And then last time I tried to get eShop points for the Japan store, it was very mad at me. And by them, I mean like Amazon. I don't know why. I'll have to figure that out. Also, I don't have money anymore. But, you know, next time I get money from like a Twitch payout, I usually buy games for the stream. It's usually what ends up happening. Let's go left. Okay, so... okay, these jumps are tough. So you do need to be half a tile off. We made that jump before, but you gotta be really on the ball on that. Fujitsu had a computer at this time. Of course, eventually Microsoft and ASCII Core would work together on the MSX standard, and that's how a lot of companies got in, like Sony. The Japanese computer scene, it's a very different scene with a lot of different players. I feel like it doesn't get talked about as much as, you know, the console scene or the European computer scene. Just unfair. Fuck. I hate these guys. Hello, Variable Goo. Welcome to the Sharp X1. Ow, fuck me. I hate these slimes. Okay, if you start going as they go up, then alright. So we have that key. I'm missing a key. This is why my memory is really bad. Right, it's up here. Is there any money in here? Yay. I love that noise. Alright. I got the keys from this area. You almost don't want to be half a tile over the edge because it seems like lava could just spawn right there on top of you. That'd be no good. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, it's here. Fuck that guy up. There's no reason to get this. I don't know why I do it. Yeah, I think this adventure is just to get this ring. It's probably like a story thing of like, you need the ring of blah 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 and the thing of that to go home. Our goal is to try to get home. We're in a parallel world. I guess we do this now. Don't need as much. I forget if there is a max health. Maybe you can get as many hearts as you want. So you should just grab them when you can. That'd make my life a lot easier. So we don't need to go over there until we get a red key. And get 2 keys here. Or just 1 key, I'm sorry. I don't know why, I keep thinking there's a second thing in this room, and there is not. What's over here again? Right. It's the Mushroom Cave. There's a key up there. We still need to find a way to get a red key. I just wanted to see in case there was something I missed about this room. We can't do anything here, right? No. I hate you, random lava pillars. I bet if I watched my original playthrough of the MSX version of this, I would learn what all the... I would remember what the ring does. I'd probably, you know, I'd probably say it as I figured it out, and then I'd be like, aha! But I wanted to come in this... I wanted to show up... without any knowledge. I just wanted to just come in... without much memory or knowledge of the game. And like I said, there's not like a manual I can find, so... If there's a manual, there might be the MSX manual, I don't remember. I took a quick look for the Sharp version, and there didn't seem to be one. All the experts. So I tried to summon all the Pasocom freaks out there. Okay. That's scary. We're in new territory, so I need to do my hippity hops. This needs a red key, and there's a yellow key path down there. Interesting. Oh, time to fall. Yeah, okay, so these are the poison mushrooms. Gotcha. This one might be the one you need, and you can pick up all the others. I don't remember. It's an item that doesn't get stored in your item list, I think. I might have taken damage. Oh shit. We have a chest here, but I don't have a key to open it. Oh, we got a red key. So the red, like, is it based on the chest color, or is it like a special key? Okay, it must be a special key. It must be one of those keys that have like a see-through. Yeah, those. One of these keys. Now I can get the chest. In a way, this game is not that, like... Oh, I got a little person. I wonder if that's a continue. I got a little version of myself. Okay, these jumps should not be as bad coming back. Now I have to deal with these things. I don't like dealing with these things. Let's go here. Okay, not the best idea. I very much could have found a homunculus, the way this game is. I got a blue key, okay. Ah, there's our way out. Okay, so I need a yellow key. There's another yellow key door. Never know. Alright. We're back in new territory, and thus we do some hippity hops. The apples spawn only if you bonk your head on the tree. That's why you hear me mashing. Okay, between the two trees is a hole. Let's do it. Got lots of treasure in here. Nothing item-wise. Nothing those or anything. Oh, I can touch water. This is the game teaching me I can touch water. That must be what the ring does, maybe. Or the small effigy of myself. Okay, that changes a couple of things. There was that room that was like suspicious, but all I had was water in it. We're learning so much. Let's make sure, let's see where this goes. It should go to the overworld, behind a green door, okay. Oh, I hate these fucking fires. Fuck. Okay. Water that is over like a hole? Like that? Oh. Okay, the human effigy of myself is a continue. Fuck. You gotta make this jump so clean. Well. We learned something. There's two kinds of water. There's deaf water, and then there's not deaf water. I don't know if I need the ring or not, but I think before I even see water, I can get the ring. Okay, so the little person is continue. Very exciting. Oh. So the ring is either for that or for something else. I feel like I remember something letting me kill enemies by jumping on them. Fuck. No, I was trying to iframe through. Okay, let's just die. Not a good run. I only do this just to get one heart. I don't know if it's worth it. I guess it doesn't take a heart to get over there, so I guess it works. Let's try the platform better tonight. This time. One stream I'd like to do in the future is like every port of Space Harrier. I bring this up because we're on like a sharp computer. Oh. There's a lot of ports. Why is he doing that? He's jiggling in place. Oh my god, I didn't make that jump. I'm just gonna die again. This is a rough start to the run. I do have a list. I keep a list of games that are like Space Harrier but are not Space Harrier. I also have some more recent ones that I need to play. Like I have Ashura the Striker on Steam. I gotta get back to my bullshit. By my bullshit, I mean back to Harrierness. Back to the fantasy zone. I also wish I could 1cc Space Harrier, but I just can't. I'm bad at it now. Ashura kicks ass. That's cool. I played there's this one with like 2 girl robots and it's very Yuri coded. That's also on Steam. I played that. I need to play Ashura. Hello, bug. What if my name is bullshit? What if... No one's ever asked me what my middle name is. Oh! I hate these fucking slimes. I do know of Missile Dancer too. I'm a little less, because I believe it's like just a kind of a score attack, right? I mean, that's what arcade games are. I don't know why. I don't know. I think they used the term roguelike or something. Maybe that's what turned me off. I gotta play their other games. They have a really funny Rolling Thunder. I think it's called Rolling Bird or something. Okay, this is probably Deathwater. Oh, is it just a regular Space Harrier? God, I must have just... Maybe I was getting confused with something else. Oh, maybe it was like, thought it was a caravan style. Ooh, secret. Okay, so the ring lets you survive in water as long as it has a bottom that you can land on. That's where you get the second red key. Okay, things are making sense. Let him live. I can't harvest his... Harvest his bones. Trying to remember what I want to do right now. My brain is like, you want to eat these mushrooms. You can go fall in the hole. You want to eat that mushroom. Maybe I should write a walkthrough, but I bet there's already a walkthrough of this game. You too can beat Sofia. It's funny. I'm so used to seeing like the word Sofia with like Sofia the First or Sofia the Third. Sofia the First, I think, is like a Disney Channel princess thing. I worked at a bookstore, and I also worked at a toy store once, so I well know of what kids are into. Okay, I cannot kill slime. Where did we come in here? For nothing? I'm getting the feeling we came in here for nothing. Oh, I bet you... Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Okay, that red key... You want to come here. Yeah, okay. So that red door is a red herring. Let's give you poison mushrooms. Is that all there is in this room? Felt pretty good about getting that other red key, but now I don't know. I feel like I've wasted it. Well, let's keep going. We'll keep that in mind. In our brain, we'll just say we have a red key right now. We'll have to keep an eye on what we could have opened. I think I should be able to get some health in just a sec if I can get out of here. There's a door here, right? No, there isn't. Yeah, I've always heard that about ZZT. I've never played ZZT. The only epic mega games I played of that era is like... I played Jill the Jungle. I guess that's like I played Jazz, but it's like it feels like that's newer than that era. Jill the Jungle is crazy. Played Unreal Tournament a lot. I feel like forgetting something. Fuck, I didn't jump. This is an awful way to die. It gives me a chance to keep that red key. Yeah, I think ZZT is one of the earliest kind of like, here's a community of making custom, don't know what they are, modules? I don't know what you call it. Worlds. ZZT or worlds, right? Join the BBS. That's why I don't want to hang over the ledge. Yeah, I know about its custom scene. I've never played any of those or the base stuff. Why? Give me mushroom. Give me chocolate. I almost missed my ride. Like I almost went too slow. Maybe you have to get all the money. Nah, I'm pretty sure you don't have to. I have no memory of having to get all the bells, or bells, money bags, Animal Crossing bells. Yay! I got my ring. I've been kiwied again. Hopefully that's been working correctly. I haven't touched it. I keep telling myself I'm gonna redo it. There's a code to slapdashery, and then I never redo it. So all I get from that is an extra red key. Interesting. Yeah, because I want to redo the shoulder pal system to maybe become a gacha or something. I'm not sure yet. Get that guy. I don't know. I was playing around with the Densha to Go 3D model. Actually, I have an idea for her. I have an idea of spawning her as she rotates, and then she gives a random fact that may or may not be true. Probably about trains. I gotta consider that. That's all I need to get from there. I always worry when I talk playing these games that I'm just like I'm just gonna go over there. I'm gonna forget something. Oh. I'll figure it out. Let's go get a hell of a lot of apples. Yay. I knew that was gonna happen. I have so many keys. I thought there was a way to kill this guy. Yippee! I always like the yippee from the CDI Bible games. Should probably rip that at some point. I don't know what I do with it. It just make me happy. Sometimes that's the most important, right? So we don't have to get that continue, but it'd be really nice. It is behind some really fucking tough jumps, though. I say as I made it look super easy, but you know. We have a red key. We'll get a red key from down there. That's how we escape. I get this. Okay, no, they all hurt me. Okay. Ooh. Big health in there. Right, the key is here. I can open the chest and get my little person. Real quick, I am gonna fall down. And my memory just like reminded me of something. This is not in here. I thought there was the thing to survive poison mushrooms as you get to the poison. As you see them for the first time. I don't know. This is why having memory of a different version of the game is gonna, like, it's both helpful and bad. Bad because his memory is spotty and that there could be differences. And good that there might be not differences and I actually remembered something. Also, hey Vega baby. I feel better knowing that, like, there's a part of my head that isn't real. Yeah, another red key. I feel like I forgot something. Aha! I was like, there's a reason to go down here. Oh, I have to reset this room. Okay. Alright. It gives me a blue key. Did we come over here? I don't think we did. I think I remember this from the MSX version. Okay, I think that's what you want. I don't think you want to go down here. We got a yellow key. We could have went back and opened up That yellow key door. Could open this one. I hate these guys. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. So I might have wasted my key. But now I know. More apples. Okay, there's a hole between the trees. That's where we died. So before we do that, experiment. We do have a green key. A lot of keys there. Yeah, I don't know, something about these just kind of tickle me. I feel like I've messed up. But we need to learn. Fuck. Can I make that? And we do have our continue. God, those jumps are so hard. Just gotta go. Stopping is bad. Need 2 blue keys to get past this. Or a blue and a yellow key. The more practice I get on this, the better. I have to deal with the slime. No! I guess you lose your height a lot faster than I think. Fortunately, we're all in, like, brand new territories, so I don't know where I'm going. Hence why I have to jump everywhere. The key looks good. I just don't know how I get that. Not from this way. Oh, this is where I died. Let's explore. Because we do know that there is a hole right here. Forgot about the bags of money. Shit. Don't think there's anything in this room besides that. I can use that green to get in here. I feel like I'm missing a key. Because I need a green key to leave. So there must be a green key I can get somewhere in here. The red key must lead to... Aha. This must lead to, like, all the keys that I saw earlier. We're not gonna have enough health unless I find something. I could take... Did I get a green key? No. I have yellow, blue, and another red key. Ooh, fancy wall. No. I remember this room. Gimme. Now I can eat these. They don't heal me though. I thought they would heal me. Oh no. The slowdown in this room killed me. Okay, we learned a lot. Now, you might think, well, you don't need that. How often do you run into poisonous mushrooms? I remember not grabbing that on one of my runs of the MSX version, and then just being... What he said. Not being able to finish the game. No, it's like you have to have all the special items before the game lets you get the like MacGuffin at the end of the game. Because I did not have the antidote or whatever. Because we made a route of through the MSX version that was like, well, you can skip this, use the keys to get this, and it'll be faster. But then it turns out you do need the mushroom thing. Oh, I hate these guys. The poison mushrooms like don't come up too often, so it's like I think in my head I wanted to trying to figure out of like a way that I could just bypass the potion, and I did it, but then I guess I died for it. It was very mysterious because we couldn't figure it out. I think someone in chat told me I could skip the item, and I think that's why I ran off that assumption. Kind of like how we had an extra red key because we didn't go in that one treasure room. So I don't know if that's still good or not. Gotta go get my ring. Get that guy. You guys like old Japanese home computers? Hell yeah. How you doing, Plombo? It was your birthday the other day. Everyone wish happy birthday, Plombo. What did you do for your birthday? Did you have cake? I just want to look at something. I am missing some apples by not going into the screen. I think that's all I'm missing. Yeah, the chocolate tart. Sounds nice. Oh, I'm gonna let him go again. No, I need to kill him so I can eat it. I don't need to, I like doing it. Key. So it's like I do have a path that I can go over there, but I didn't get anything except more points, so I'm just gonna skip going over there. I want to own one, I don't have money. I always see MSXs on sale on certain sites, on like Yahoo auctions, and like tempted. I feel like I'd be better off with MSX over, say, like a PC 88 or 98. There'd be more games I could play, just because there's a lot of translations on MSX. And also games I know I like. You could play Vampire Killer. It's a very different game. I almost hesitate to call it like a version of Castlevania. Yeah, they were like, let's take the guts of what we have and let's make an MSX ass adventure game out of it. I always hate coming down here. I always feel like the fire's gonna hit me. Yeah, it's definitely kind of like, well, if, you know, they went kind of with that way with the MSX, which, you know, you could argue that the MSX, because it has games like this, and, like, it's making the game more adventure-oriented made more sense for doing an MSX version. Oh, we gotta go back to bad jumps. Okay. I somehow saved my ass there. Let's just do this first. The friendly pillar of lava. Okay. Now we can get that. No secret over here. I was gonna say we never got our prize. I think I also started figuring out a run in the MSX version that didn't pick up the continue item. Which, I mean, it does avoid having to do this scary platforming bit here. Again, the way back is a lot easier than the way forward. Maybe I want to bring the yellow key that I got and put it over there. don't know. We get a yellow key right out here. Hello, Name. Oh. Okay, let me reset that. Or do I want to take the yellow key into that one room? Let's do it. It's close. Secret? Nope. No secret and no secret wall. Oh, hope I don't regret using that key. What's everyone's favorite Sofia? This is cute, but this game is one of those, like, you get to jump and hit every wall, make sure there's not a secret that you're missing kind of games, which I like, but might not be everyone's cup of tea. People like the Sofia the Third, right? The tank. You say computer type thing like type game like almost like it's a bad thing. It's awesome. I think we're both in agreement that's awesome. They would have put something in like the top of a tree, right? Hello, Daizaburo. Okay, my memory is a little less clean of what we have to do in this area. This is how we got out. Now, let's just avoid those. We had a key and we went in there. We didn't get any special things either. Got so many hearts. I'm actually maxed out on hearts. So you can max out. They go as far as like where the gameplay ends. Do I want to do this now or do I want to do it later? I think I want to do it now. I don't know why. I don't think you can get that stuff. Okay, let him bounce away. Or wiggle away. The 2-frame worm. Do I have the key. I found another continue. That did use up one of my chest keys. I could skip the first continue and get this continue. If I start planning out like a faster route. Just because the first continue is so dangerous to get. This is gonna take us to the scary jumps. Which... but this we're locked out because we need a green key. Which I've spent. Also, when I say scary jumps, I don't mean this lava. And this lava is kind of scary. Don't get me wrong. The pillars are kind of random. It's these jumps. Okay. Let me remember what's over here first. Remember, this is where I died. Okay, hopefully I don't need to go to the left. I don't remember. Oh, I do. But I don't have any keys. That's a key. Okay. It's another key. What do I want to do now? That will take me... Yeah, I think I do want to do this. No, I can't go that way. Oh, but I need to... I do need to go this way. There's a secret wall. Get my potion. Okay. 2 continues. We can ignore poisonous mushrooms now. I just try not to die here. What makes this room hard is that it is kind of lagging. Fuck. Usually you can walk under it while the sprite is updating, but I guess since it's going so slow. Okay, I gotta remember these are large enough that we can just probably walk under them as they fully go up. Okay. My only worry is my lack of hearts. Do you think trees respawn when you continue? Like the fruit of... Okay, so we want to go up. I'm gonna go back in the scary room. Can you do it? Okay. These things random, they go down and to a random point, but when they go up, they go all the way to the ceiling. This time we're gonna get hella keys. Oh yeah, we needed a blue and a yellow key, and now we have that. So we're doing okay. We didn't find a path down there. don't think we found a purpose for this room, if I remember right. I'm trying to remember if there's any trees that we could have hit. Oh! I'm being dumb. Scary jumps. I think the fact that we have the keys here is good. Oh, you know these are gonna fall. Maybe I want that, because there isn't pits. But there technically are. Like, they're pits of water. This is the MacGuffin. I don't know if it'll kill me or not. It'll kill me. Okay. We're missing an item. Where did we not go? It is true, we have a key for a chest. And items are in chests, so... What did we screw up? This is all a learning experience. We do have to do the scary jumps again, though. The only way to make these jumps is that your character is half a tile off of the floor before you make the jump. At least I'm going upwards. Okay, we need to actually dodge these things. Okay, we have another continue. We can do this. She doesn't make it the way I think she will. Okay, there she goes. Okay, this is where we escaped. There's definitely something we're missing. Oh, a tree. Trees bear fruit. Fruit give us strength. Strongeth well I don't know how to say it, but like the ending of Ghosts and Goblins. Oh no! No! That was the worst. So slimes can go left, right, or not move, and he chose to go right. And I was like ill prepared. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're missing something. We got to the MacGuffin. That's the end of the game. We just couldn't collect it because we're missing something. This is what happened to me in the MSX version when I chose not to get the antidote. Which is why I'm like, okay, we're gonna get all the items. Yeah, so you can see they will wiggle, and then they will move 3 squares left, right, or center. And they can choose to wiggle immediately, like... There isn't a cooldown after they move. They can move again. They can do the wiggle. So you have to be careful of them. Okay, let's see if we can get back to where we were with everything we got. In the chat, I hope you're taking notes. I'm not taking notes. I just do this off of memory. I really should start taking notes in a game like this. It's very easy to forget an extra key in a room. Please. Give me a pillar that I can jump over. So we get the ring. Put a ring on it. Try to remember this is the correct number of keys. Hello, Gwyneth. I've been kiwied. Okay, that's our extra red key. We use one to leave. Ah! It's sending you so far. Fuck. Making rookie mistakes. Okay, into the scary pit. Actually, this pit's not scary. This is the mushroom pit. We like mushrooms. I like getting keys to open doors. I want to keep my extra red key. Is there a reason to go in that room? I didn't find any treasure, or I didn't find any item. Fuck. Oh, he's gatekeeping me. Don't move. Okay. For some reason I thought there was treasure points or something in this room. There's no reason to go all the way to the far right. There's no secret wall there. Oh, no fruit? That fall does scare me. I think if I did get hit by a flame, I wouldn't die, but it's still scary. Let me make sure there's no reason to go into this room. Okay. Because there's nothing to the right. I remembered this. Is there a reason to go down there? I don't remember there being a reason. We checked all those tiles. That's how we know all these tiles exist. Let's just work with what we know. So you could totally not go this way, because all the going this way gets you is a continue. You get a lot of health, though, going this way. Open our chest. Wow, a little me. Shit. I guess we're using the continue right away. Somehow I didn't jump. This is the easy part of this room. Ate shit for that. That sucks. What am I doing? You can't do that. There's no cycles. The way these guys work, they don't work on cycles. Okay, we're gonna get some health in a bit. If we make this jump and then go to the left, we should be able to get some health. We also get a yellow key. I'm tempted to go down by the tree. We never found anything in here. I don't know if I could find anything. Also, I lied about health. I don't think there's any health in here. There's a tree. That tree. I don't know. Please, presents. Give me presents. Sorry, I'm just thinking in my head. It goes back there. I'm gonna keep the yellow key. Even though I don't think it was gatekeeping us from anything. What we really need is to figure out where the last treasure is. These trees are stingy. Alright, how have I sounded today since, again, I got the mic in a new position because I got a mic arm, even though I've been sitting on this mic arm for like a year. It's also very cheap. Would not like to move it while you guys are... without muting. Okay, so there's this treasure room. Right, that's the second continue. That's definitely worth it. You lose a green key, but you get a whole ass continue. I kind of forget what I need. I think we gotta get the key first. Okay, Scary jumps over. There's one chest that I just need to figure out where it is. This is gonna give us all blue. I didn't realize it gave us an extra yellow. I thought it gave us a chest opening key. Does not give us a green either. Well, it's a good thing I remember this area. I don't have a key. Huh. Did I waste the key? This room is a little scary because of the lag. You hear the music struggling. Oh. Okay, the key is here. Okay. The little freeze frame of collecting the item messed me up. Can I make that? Aha! Okay. Alright. Progress has been made. Jumping off that block makes... Okay. I probably would have found that out sooner had I tend to walk onto those moving platforms instead of jumping onto them. So, had I jumped off of it, I would have found that out. Okay. I feel a lot better where we're at. I like that you're like, that's a messy jump. Like, have you seen this whole video game? I know you have. I don't think it'll be too bad, because I think I could just jump onto the blue platform as it like goes away from me. If there's one thing, you have a lot of air control, which you might not expect from a game of this vintage. Yeah, I have a bad habit of just walking onto those. The moving platforms. Damn it. I always try to short hop over them or something. There's no short hop. You only have one jump height, but I think I end up just not clearing them. That's okay. There's worse things to take damage on. If I had my continue that I wasted immediately, we would have been in a good spot. Oh, right. We can go over here. Yeah, I tend to just walk onto these. I trust it more. It does help visualize that. Because you can feel it. I think the MSX version doesn't have slowdown, but just runs slower overall. For those who weren't here for the introduction, I have played the MSX version of this, but that's been like 3 years ago. As you can tell, there's a lot of secrets in this game. I don't remember them, clearly. I worry I'm gonna forget something. Oh, I could go over here and get some fruit. You know what's funny? You look at these apples falling from the tree and you expect them to kill you for some reason. I don't know if it's just like I want to be the guy or just like the way they look and shaded. They look like they'll kill me. So we have a good idea of where the last treasure, at least I think. What else could there be over there? I still feel bad about not going to that right treasure room, but it's just score. I don't think there's progression over there. It seems like a good way to get your ass kicked. My brain pieced out for just a second, not realizing that was the mushroom cave, just with no mushrooms. Ah, you see? The fact that these things move randomly. They can also just choose not to move. So you like prepare for them to move and then they don't. Don't need anything there. Don't need anything. Sometimes this tree gives fruit, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's based on how much health you come into that screen with. It is very evil design. But like, I know someone will say like, oh, it's bad design or something in like some YouTube videos somewhere. I don't think it is. It's just, it definitely keeps you on your toes. And there are just like outcomes. There are outcomes that you have to accept just like, well, the RNG was not in my favor. I fucked up. Or if it does create a lot of funny moments, you're right. Let's go get the tiny person. I've gotten a lot better at these jumps, so I feel a lot more confident about it. Green mushrooms hurt you, in case you weren't here for that explanation. Unless you have the yellow potion, which is not here, it's later on. I don't know, maybe I'll make a YouTube video. Have anyone caught any of the Nintendo stuff this year? I haven't watched any. I don't know, I have a hard time watching Goaty. I know it's a bunch of guests on Goaty's channel. It's just a little too rough for me. In your face. Streamer personality. Which, I mean, I understand people want that. They like the angry Italian. Oh, every year he does this thing where it's called the Best of Nintendo, and other people submit runs of games that are not Nintendo games or on Nintendo consoles. The idea is to try to change the narrative of games to not just be about Nintendo, you know? I almost died just there. Just want you to know that. Yeah, so they do it like a marathon. I think, I don't know if Muware is in here, but Muware joins in. I saw Devilish earlier. I haven't watched much of it. I have it followed, so I see the thumbnail and go, oh, that's Devilish. I should probably play Devilish at some point. You know what's funny? I have the DS Devilish, which is kind of its own thing. That's kind of how I got introduced to Devilish, because I didn't know anyone that had Devilish on the Genesis or Mega Drive. Technically, I think I was the only... No, I was not the only Genesis haver of my friend group of growing up. I remember playing Sonic 3 at someone's house. But yeah, most of the kids I knew had NESs or Super Nintendos. When the PlayStation happened, it felt like everyone had a PlayStation. That system was there everywhere. I grew up with an NES, but I also grew up with a Genesis, and I grew up with a Commodore 64, and I think it really colored the way I approach games and think about video games. Like, I always hooked up the older systems. I never got to like the point where it was like, well, I have a PlayStation now, it's all 3D. I'll never have to play these old systems ever again. Like, no, I was renting Super Nintendo games while the PlayStation was out because they were super cheap to rent. And I was like, we're gonna play Superstar. I'm gonna rent Superstar from the grocery store. We're gonna play Superstar Co-op tonight. Okay, what do I want to do? Don't want to do that. Yeah, they got cheap. Oh, I knew I fucked that jump up. The second I did it. Let me see it continue. Did I never get the... What the fuck? I can't go back. Did I open the chest but didn't get the continue? Okay, I guess I'm talking too much. Oh no! Why are these jumps so tricky? Yeah, because I have a key. I shouldn't have a key. Yeah, I think I've told this story about the Genesis being my dad's, and so he always got arcade ports. So like the first Genesis games I had growing up were Strider and Ghouls and Ghosts. And Sonic 1. I also, my NES collection involves shit like Karnov and stuff. Deadly Towers is in my collection. I had a rough... I had Simon's Quest as well. Those are all awesome games, but like, as a little small tiny baby kid, like, they just destroyed me. I own like 3 copies of Sonic Spinball, and I don't know why. Hey, we're back here again. Yeah, we just do that. What are we gonna get? There's a chest here. We got the Holy Bible. It's the last item I need. I guess I never figured out how I'm gonna get back. Yeesh. I think that's it. I think we can go. I think we can just... Yeah, because there's this key and that secret key. We ended up accidentally not getting one of the treasures, but it was just to continue. Yeah, I think we can just go. I have to not fuck up, but in terms of like getting items, yeah, I think we just go. Oh no! I can hope for some health. I don't know if there's any health. There might have been a tree if I went left. Okay, so the secret is you can jump through the chains. It's like the one time that's good. This bridge is not evil, even though everything else in the game is. What? Oh, okay, now we go down. One last, like, really rude jump there. Tempted to go down? No, there's no secret wall there. Oh! That's not good. Okay, I didn't realize there was so much left. Damn. I don't think I make that, though. No, we're dead. Okay. And we learned a lot. I swear the MSX game just ended after you collected the MacGuffin, but maybe. So I think you do take it back to the beginning. Dude, I need to go watch the playthrough of the MSX version after this. But hey, we basically know what we need to do now up until that point. We just gotta do it. Also, it seems like I have an attack after I collect that thing, which is very useful. Even though it doesn't give me, doesn't give me healing items. It only gives me poison mushrooms. Like, I don't remember using an attack. Maybe I did mention I remember an attack, so maybe I do remember this. We would have been fine if I had collected the second continue, but I did not. I don't know why I didn't. Fuck. No. No! I hate these things. It's so funny, early on you have like no health. Then by the end of the game, you have a shit ton of health, but you lose it all if you die, and then you respawn with no health again. And that's where it doomed us. Yeah, I think getting the continues is worth it. I just somehow I messed up. Oh. It's kind of tight on health here. Not liking it. Not mean to go forward there. This guy will give me one mushroom. Yeah, the other thing is your health is counting down. So you want to like stop and explore, but then also you have this time limit. It's ticking time bomb. It's like the Quest the Key song, you know? It'll be a party forever. Okay, we're gonna end up in the mushroom cave, so that gives us some health. Y'all like Quest the Key? I gotta try the arcade version, because the arcade version has unique levels. We played the NES version, and we did like the warpless run. Oh, Quest the Key is that Tower Jiraga prequel where you play as Key or Kai. Quest to Kai. And she can like, she has like a floaty, like Major Havoc type jump, but she can bonk her head. And like the main game is 50 stages, and then there's like 50 extra stages or something. And the first 50 stages are they're not easy, they're normal. Then you get to the extra stages, and the extra stages are rude, and there's teleporters backwards. Alright, that was like the score competition you were doing, right? What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the heal. Yeah, I can't imagine playing that game for score. I'm not even sure what you do. I guess you want to hit all the warps, because I think you get a lot of score for warping, if I remember right, but... God damn it. Yeah, it's not how I'd enjoy it, because I went and did warpless so I can look at all the levels. That didn't mean I have to look up what the warps were to avoid them, because the way that game works, for those who don't know, Quest to Kai has every stage has like a treasure chest and a key. And once you get the key, you can just leave the stage, or you can go open the treasure chest and then leave the stage. And then the treasure chest, some of the treasure chests are warps. So I had to look up what the chests were that were warped so I can avoid them. So I could do a warpless run. So there was a little bit of like, oh, I know that this chest is gonna have a good item. Because I had to look it up. It was the only way to not warp accidentally. Okay. Give me my continue. Then you get to the bonus stages. And those stages are just like... Yeah, you gotta warp. Enjoy going backwards, idiot. Dummy. Also, it had like bad items and stuff. That was scary. Those things hurt. I'm trying to remember if I have the right number of keys. I think so, because I'm gonna get a blue key right here. The red key is temporary. That one right there, because you're just gonna use it immediately. I mean, jumping bad this run. And I think Quest of Kai is a really awesome game, and I think everyone should play it. I guess you don't have to do the bonus stages if you don't want to. The game is right about them. They're like you beat the game, and the game's like, eh, there's more stages, but they're just extra and more difficult. Have fun. I guess a difficult thing? No, the game has infinite continues. I was like trying to remember what would be a difficult thing about that game to recommend to people. It only has the one song, but it's a banger of a song. I tell myself. I mean, that's how we got here, to me talking about that game. Was like, oh, this is the one song is gonna get stuck in your head. It's like, yeah. It's beautiful, right? Video games are such beautiful medium. Okay, so we can go... Yeah, somehow I did not get that continue, even though I'm pretty sure I did open the chest. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, playing something like this really makes me want to play like a Super Pitfall or a Mighty Bomb Jack. I feel like those are all in the same ballpark of video game design, right? As this. Okay, evil jumps. Mylon Secret Castle is another one. I've somehow not spoiled myself on Mylon Secret Castle, and I hope to get to it one day and not have spoilers for it. I have not. When I say Super Pitfall, my interests kind of lie in the original PC 88 version. But I kind of do want to play the NES version as well. I feel like I'm missing something. No, I think this is fine. Do you need to get keys? We're gonna get this key. I'm gonna go back so I can get a potion. Now I can eat green mushrooms and get score. But yeah, I'd like to play some Super Fit Fall. I want to play La Mulana. Everyone's playing La Mulana. And I wanted to do a thing, like, because Ivy tempted me with, like, oh, we'll all play La Mulana at the same time. And then, like, we'll learn it together in, like, a little group thought process. Damn it, that freeze again. It got me. Getting the key freezes me. And then I'm holding right, so I'm trying to, like, get off the platform. Okay, I should just jump on that key. That's my mistake, is trying to walk across. It's killed me twice. Okay. I feel bad about losing continue there, but hopefully that's not too bad. I think I just have to survive until I get to the MacGuffin. The magic crystal. I don't think there's any health tree before out here. I think this is the amount of health we're gonna have. I hate those jumps. I got the book, I got the ring. And now I have the magic crystal. And a continue. That's helpful. I fucked up. That platform disappears when you fall on it. No? I don't know how to get back then. No, I did something. I don't remember. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. Oh no, I make a blue platform out to, like, one of these. I don't know if I make that jump. Okay. Shit. I don't know if I need that key. Scared. That was rude as fuck. I don't remember any of this. I think this is all not added. I don't think this part's in the MSX version. I feel like I should be able to get that blue key. Now my brain is just pondering what to do after. But first we gotta get there. It's not free either. Alright, clean slime room. I wonder if I go that way. I feel like it only goes back to a mushroom, but maybe I need to get that mushroom. Maybe that is hiding something. Because based on like the layout of the land, it would go back to that one room where you see like a mushroom on the left. I'm still thinking about the end of the game. I'm calling it go home mode. Once you get in go home mode. Maybe that's not the end of the game. Maybe this version's different. I just don't remember the back half of the game at all existing. That'd be funny. It's a good idea to have both continues. For shit like that. Where they're like, oh, what if all the lava happened? Wouldn't that be funny? But yeah, after this, I'm definitely going to look at my MSX VOD of this game, because I'm curious as hell. I feel like I'm still missing like a red key, because I'm definitely not using a red key. In like a certain place. I'm keeping an extra red key and I'm still only just getting by. So I'm definitely missing a red key, but I'm gonna keep doing the what I know. Because you can go to the right here, and there's a red key, and it takes you to like a treasure vault where there's a bunch of score items, but you don't get a key for doing it. It could be a trap for all I know. Like, oh, you went and got the greedy... You went to the greedy room. I don't know. I think about Mighty Bomb Jack and how it penalizes you for getting a bunch of the coins. or something. And they send you to the... They punish you for greed. That's a game I can't go into blind because I have watched Game Center CX, but that was like so long ago. That episode, I don't remember anything. Yeah, you're greedy, go to the torture room. I almost forgot what the whole direction was. That would have been a bad way to die, though I guess it would have just been, you know, restart the run at that point. So I wouldn't have any continues. You dick. Playing a game like this also reminds me of like Miracle Rope It, which I have to thank Muware for teaching me how to play. You know, I figured it out myself. Muware at least told me how to do the continue. I wouldn't have beaten that game without continuing, that's for sure. Alright, evil jumps. Damn it. Then you get the key up here. Alright, Tiny Me. Yeah, some people collect like there's like a small version of their skull. Yeah, their head. A decapitated head. Not me, I pick up a whole tiny person. Okay. Back at the evil roper zone. Oh my god, what are you doing? Again, how these things work is as they go down, they can stop randomly and go back up. But if they're going up, they have to always go back up to the ceiling. Chat, do you have any secret, like, secret games? Not secret gems, just games that have a lot of secrets that you'd like to figure out. A La Mulana, a tunic, I guess? Stuff like that. What are your favorites? I bet there's a red key on this screen with the worm. Or something. We're down there. Hello, Monte. Packeret down the bun burrows. I don't know that one. You'll have to share with me what that is. Yeah, Fez has a bunch of esoteric stuff. It's kind of weird because Fez is in the same kind of boat as something like a Tower Draga or a La Mulana is, where they expect you to have a big community working together. It's essentially a Sokoban. There's been so many Sokobans lately. There's that. There's Void Stranger. There's Isle of Sea and Earth. Sokobans with secrets. You like the blobbers? Yeah, I haven't played Void Stranger. I'd probably be okay at it. The few times I've played actual Sokoban on the stream, people have been like, oh, you're not that bad at Sokoban, so... The idea of, like, puzzle games on stream is always so scary. Atlantis no Nazo would definitely fit into one of these games that I'm talking about. A game defined by its secrets. A game where its secrets are the progression. Please give me a pillar. Please give me a pillar. Thank you. Alright, evil jump. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, I thought I missed. I wasn't dead, I just had to make the evil jump again. I was really mad. Yeah, I got that on... I think I got that on a Steam sale and it was like $3 or someone gifted it to me. I don't remember where it came from. It's in my account. You bought me Angeline Era, which I did start. I do plan to go back and finish it. I just wanted to play something like this. I don't know. I just wanted to play something old and crotchety. It's funny because like Angeline Era is also kind of old and crotchety in design. Okay, so we're gonna go get... let's just do this one right now. Yeah, it's new and crotchety. Book. This is also an evil jump. Okay. We didn't waste on continue on that screen, so that's progress. Could die in the screen. Damn it! I called it. I didn't want to. That's not good. How did that happen? Again, the screen is scary because of the lag. I hate that jump. And you have to go through this room 3 times. I'm looking for health. I don't think there's any health in here. I think this always happens, is I lose a life down there, and I always have no health for the segments. My brain wants to say the ending segment, but apparently it's not the end of the game. Evil jumps. Okay. I know when I played the MSX version, I was using save states just because it was a suggestion from a chatter that played the game, and they're like, and I kind of regretted it, and now I'd like, this is my redemption run, but I wouldn't even know about the game without that chatter though, so like, I owe them that. Okay, so what the fuck happened in this room? Oh, it is just a perfect jump. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you see that mushroom there? That's where I think that room was leading me to, but there could be something underneath the mushroom. So, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I should be able to make that, but I don't think I can. So I don't know how you get that. Dick. I'm gonna go this way, because I have a key, and we now know that little trick. Okay, we do have to come here. Looks like there is a treasure chest. That's shitty. That's shitty. Oh my god. You have a good night, Kurosachi. I got blocked by the pillar. Those pillars are rough. I only get one jump out of here. Okay. So we now know that there's a chest at the end of that room. Oh right, there's like jumping boots. My memory is now figuring that out. I need a green key. There's the green key. My brain was like, I don't want to do this room, but then I was like, wait, I can kill things. Let's hope there is a secret wall. Yeah, okay. That gets me a yellow key and a green key. I still can't open that chest. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Let me go back to the door. The door has some fucked up jumps, though. Do I make those? I think I do. There's a treasure room. It has a key. I second guessed and died. I don't know if we're beating this tonight. I don't think I have it in me. I don't think I have the skills tonight. I'm also a little tired. could be in that chest? Maybe it's another continue. That would have been good, except I died. If I get there with continues, then I should try to go there, but if I get there without continues, I might forgo. At least I now know about the lava room, that I don't need to go in the lava room until I have the key. It sucked I died in that one room. That I've definitely done without dying before. The room with the 4 chained spike balls. Where the game kind of gets a little laggy. At least the early flame pits that you jump over, if you get hit by the pillars, you're usually safe. You're gonna take the damage from the pillar, but you're not gonna insta-die. I think there are boots because she gets little winged boots, but I guess her sprite already has them. And they're in the cover art, so maybe they're not an item. Maybe I'm just making that up. I just realized her sprite has them. I mean, winged boots would make sense in a game like this, but she might already have them. I think this is my last attempt, because it is getting a little late. And it does take me quite a long time to get back there. I am shocked at how much I remember, like, not from my MSX playthrough, just from this, just like learning the rooms and just like redoing them. I guess that's what I'm good at. Because I get lost in like Metroidvanias sometimes. I guess I don't get lost, I just don't remember things. But a game like this, I remember a whole lot. I don't know. Just trying to piece together how my brain works. Because I've been described as having maze brain. Yeah, I mean that's the joy of this kind of game, and you know, you definitely don't want the adventure to end too soon. This is definitely a game that was just like, you're gonna keep failing at it. You might write notes. And you're gonna just keep coming back to... What am I doing? I'm glad I saved myself. I just started talking about how I don't forget things, and I do forget things. I just... Most of the time it's because I'm talking about other things. I'm glad I was able to save that. God damn it, slime. One more. I don't know why I get these treasures. They're just here, I guess. Alright, let's look at the first continue. Evil jumps. Turn all the slimes into mushrooms. I always do that. I open that and I go, what? I don't have the key. Oh, to be a 2-frame giant worm. Isn't it beautiful? Evil room backwards is not as bad, though I did die that one time. I bet if you knew what cycle the moving platform was going to be by the time you get down there, you could probably do that room a lot quicker. I bet speedruns for this game slap. I mean, I'm going out of my way to get continues sometimes, so like there's already stuff you could skip. You know, if you're doing like an any percent. Though there are key items you need to get, because you can't get that last item without having the potion, the ring, and the... What do you get? The book. Well, like, I surprised myself, like, I remembered that there's a key here. You know? Like, we get full health, and then we die in the dumbest ways. It's sad. Like, you don't have to come in here. You could probably save the key and the time coming in here. But I ain't good at that shit. Evil jump. I hadn't died to the evil jump in so long. Oh, that's so bad. That's such a bad way to lose a continue. Plus you lose all those health. Now I have to do this room without beating shit. Here, I'm gonna get this key. I wanna do the evil spike room right now. And then I'll do the moving platform room. I don't like this room. I don't like it because it feels like it's inconsistent. If it lagged consistently, I'd feel better, but because it's like the rules change. Depending on how the lag is. It's scary. I'm scared. I only have one continue. That's also an evil jump. When I keep saying evil jump, I mean a jump that has... There's no leeway to clearing it. You have to be a half tile over the edge, and it's the only way to clear it. And you have to be moving forward. You can't just start at standstill from from the ledge. There's a difference between jumping like from a standstill and jumping from moving. And the game needs you to be moving to make those jumps. Here they are, evil jumps. Okay. So there's one more evil jump that I know of. No, there's more. I gotta go see what's in that chest. Okay, we have to do another evil jump. Okay. So we don't need to do the lava room until we have a key. We do have to do this lava room, which I did die in. So it's possible to die in this room. Scared. Alright, these are evil jumps too. These are evil jumps with... I don't have a key. Shit. No, I hit jump! Oh, that's not good. Okay, this room is rough. Okay, we're just gonna go. Forgot I can kill these. We're gonna get these keys. I really fucked this up. I should not have gone over there. For some reason I forgot I needed a key. So last time I went back, what if I just did a little bit of that? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's all new. We know that there's a chest behind us that we did not get. We're just kind of going. I need you to move. I don't like what's happened. I need a red key and a yellow key. There's the red key. I have a yellow key. What happens if I fall? I have a green key. There's another chest. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need a red key. Now I have to do this room. Yeah, these things hurt too much. Fuck, okay. I need to take a break. And by take a break, I mean I gotta call the stream. My thumb is hurting, unfortunately. Well, hey. We kind of did a lot of progress. I'm gonna review my tape next time we play, so I know where all the keys that I found already are. For some reason I just feel like save stating at the title screen, so I don't have to do that again. Load the game. Hello, it's me. For some reason, I don't know, it don't seem as colorful all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. I think my eyes are pulling tricks on me because this monitor is way better than the other monitor that OBS was on before. Anyway. I'd like to play more Sofia. I'd like to play more Angeline Era. I made a little short list of games I want to look at. I don't have my phone on me. So I can't tell you because it's on my phone. I'm going to try to get back into this. I'm going to try to get back into regular streaming. I know I've been kind of bad lately, but like I said, I had a court hearing. I had all sorts of stress and all sorts of stuff. So we're past that. We can hopefully move on with our lives. Until I get the results of the court hearing, and then I have to figure something else out, but you know, we'll figure this out. Anyway, I'm on Blue Sky, Snake Man VT at North Sky dot social, just to make it more annoying for people to find me. There's a Discord if you wish. There's a Discord link in the information, or there's an exclamation mark Discord. At some point the crew is gonna get together to play some kind of party game. I'm thinking Animal Crossing, the Wii U party game. I dropped my controller. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna look for raid target. I'm also gonna hit the button that makes it so they can't raid me. So I remember that button exists. Let's see. Let's look at our following first. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII. We've got Tavi. We've got Fushigi no Dungeon 2. I'll go raid Bug. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen based on me scrolling through this. There's someone playing Splatterhouse 2 on the Genesis. Yeah, let's go raid Bug. I'll see you all next time. I don't know if I'll make a schedule, but I do want to get more Sofia and Angeline Era done this week. Alright, you have an amazing night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.